Here we go. All right, welcome back, guys, to game number 2 between BACT and Tim. After an epic, long first game, we're going to be here on Gold Rush for game number 2. Hopefully, this one will be a little bit faster, and it usually is, because Gold Rush is very hard to have a long stalemate, since whoever controls the hill generally wins the game. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Up to the north of the map, in the blue, we have BACT playing as the Portuguese. First time we're seeing those guys in this tournament. And down to the south, we have Tim playing as the Incas in the red. Joining me today is Mem, and I'll let Mem go ahead and talk about the maps a little bit more.
Welcome everyone, and Zach, I'm checking the map. This is the standard gold rush, because usually all the gold is in a hill, and now we see that all the gold is like in a crater. So
I think they might have, yeah, they messed this one up. They've chosen the wrong map. They've chosen Golden Pit instead of Gold Rush.
Oh,
yeah, well, I mean, maybe Tim was the host and he got confused. You know, it's a little bit of backstory for people on the stream. Tim doesn't speak English, so we have to communicate with Tim in Chinese, and that's kind of hard. Thankfully, we do have some Chinese translations. What I assume might have happened here is that we sent the wrong translation to Tim, and he decided to use Golden Pit instead of Gold Rush. Either way, I mean, the difference here is that it's harder to hold the middle.
Yeah.
It's a pit, it's not a hill, usually.
Yeah, well, the map is basically just that difference only. The standard is almost the same, but instead of getting on the hill is in that crater, and civilizations, Incas and Portuguese. Well, let's see how they are going to use their civilization and with those resources, because we can see how BACT has stone and gold at the back, but Team as well. Look at that goal almost at the edge of, well, not almost, no, at the edge of the map completely. You see, which is really nice. Both stone in the same spot for Team.
Oh,
and he can really well easy on the left.
I'm sorry, I am wrong. Apparently,
look at Robo. He's spamming. I see. Is the spamming?
The map.
Okay.
It's supposed to be Golden Pit. Okay, all right. My bad.
Guys,
my bad.
Blame Zach. Come on, spam the blame to Zach. It's Zach's fault, okay? Go all to him.
Blame me. It's all my fault. Don't worry.
Well, anyway,
you can blame me.
It's better actually that is this map, because I don't remember we have seen yet in the tournament. I think it's the first time. Spam, guys. Spam, please.
True. The first time we've seen Golden Pit.
Go.
I think, as someone in the chat said, I think I need a translator because I can't speak English. I mean, that might be the case. Someone should get some translations.
And people blame me for the Spanglish. Zach, I gotta have to have a conversation after the stream with you. Anyway.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
You kind of cut out there, but okay. We'll go on. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Welcome, guys, to a second game between BACT and Tim. We are here on Golden Pit, as intended, and we're going to see the Incas versus the Portuguese. Let's actually talk about the main difference with this map. Obviously, it's the same as Gold Rush. You have 2 small gold piles at your base. You've got 2 stone piles at your base. And then you've got all the gold in the middle, but instead of it being a hill covered in wolves, it's a pit without any wolves. There we go. Done.
Anyway, the deers for BACT are amazing. They move now automatically going a bit away, but they were in the same spot. Don't be so surprised that the other 2 deers that are behind the forest are going to come back. He could take the deers already. I don't know why he's not taking. Remember that the deers is way faster food than the berries. And according to this map and the resources placement, I think really well we can see anything, because actually the maps are pretty cool for both. With little palisade, they can really have a really safe base. Don't know what you think.
Yeah, I mean, we start to see BACT on the left side with the houses, like starting to build a little house wall there. The map's generally very open, so if a drush comes in, I don't think they'll have time to wall it up before that point. At the moment, both players seem to have 4 villas on wood, but I don't see a barracks coming up yet from either player. Maybe we will see fast feudal though, but I think the Incas are more likely to do a drush, because the Incas don't have a stable in the feudal age, so they can't do fast scouts, for example. He's actually going to build a barracks now. And do you know what's even more funny about my mess up with the map there? I made the map pool, so I have no excuse for not knowing that Golden Pit is supposed to be in the map pool.
now I feel better when I say blame Zach, you know, because it's the truth. We have to blame you, man.
So I think BACT is going to go for something a little different. I don't think we're going to see the drush from him, even though he had the extra villagers on the 4 villagers on wood. He's building a second lumber camp instead of a barracks right now. It looks like we're going to see a fast feudal into scouts from him, as the cows provide additional food, and that's always something you can rely on. And as you said, he does have the deer very close to his mill as well, which is something he could consider.
Oh man, look at this. Look at Tim. He didn't see the goal at the back. Just that black area with the fog of war. He didn't see the goal. For that I was wondering why he's going to mine the goal forward with that goal when he has the best goal ever and he didn't see. And really, maybe in later game when he could more and more trees, he's gonna see it. But man, he cannot. Well, these little details make the game's completely different. And maybe now for that is taking this strategy. These decisions, 5 villages forward, and the last time I remember we saw these guys in a tournament game. Do you remember what happened? Not the previous game. Do you remember the funniest game ever? I want to see something like this today, man. Come on.
Well, Tim, I mean, this is the interesting thing. First of all, this map has no wolves, so Tim can go straight across the middle of the map without worrying about having a wolf attack stopping his villager rush. At the same time, the fact that he hasn't scouted the gold in the back and he's taking this one on the front, that really sucks. And it's probably influenced his decision to come forward. I'm only guessing it's influenced his decision to go forward because this is Tim. And Tim has gone forward in nearly every single one of his games so far. We saw it in the qualifiers, C-Notes versus Dogao. We saw it in round 1 of this event. He was going forward with the Spanish. So Tim, no surprises really that he's coming forward here. And BACT trying to wall this one up quickly. Will he be able to get the walls up in time? At least for now, he will slow Tim down and maybe buy himself enough time to get that 2 archery ranges, actually.
He's wall already with the buildings. What the hell? He wall. Oh, and he wall in the last second in the left.
Oh,
there you go.
Nice.
Wallet, he did the tower. Some people say that I'm too loud with you with the. I don't know. Let me.
Okay. Maybe I can turn you down. I can turn you down. It's fine. Don't worry.
Make a bit. Okay.
Okay.
Make a bit.
Yeah, I'll turn you down slightly.
Okay. He's doing the tower now and a counter tower while Saki is putting my sound a bit down because I seems to be too loud. The counter tower is gonna be perfect, but he need to palace it because he's going with the Menatans. Almost going to be inside. No, because he did the stone wall in the last second. Let's see if he's gonna put the police inside. No, he didn't finish the tower yet. He need to finish for sure. He's gonna finish. Hopefully, guys, it's gonna be better now. The volume you tell us, and I will tell to Zach. I'm checking the chat from time to time, trying to make the stream as good as possible. But he did the tower. Now he's going to make an archery range pretty away from that tower. And BACT is completely wall. And now with Billy is going to take down the tower. Well, BACT is perfectly positioned right now for BACT.
Yeah, this is exactly what BACT wants. He wants to stop this aggression as quickly as he can, because once Tim starts making 4 or 5 towers, it gets really difficult to deal with. So the fact that he can stop this before it becomes too much of a problem is great for him. He will not even lose a single villager as well. I thought Tim might have picked a single villager up here, some of them getting quite low, but no villagers going down. So far, so good for BACT. And Tim coming forward here hasn't achieved too much just yet. Double archery ranges for BACT, making archers and skirmishers right now. And the nice thing about the wrong civ. Portuguese and Italians, I always get them a little mixed up, if I'm honest with you. I don't know why, but I do. I think it's the towers. The towers throw me off because they look so weird. And I'm like, this is the Italian tower, but no, it's the Portuguese tower. But anyway, we've got another tower coming up from Tim here on the ranges at the front. Looks like he'll get that up successfully. And BACT is not taking any stone, so he's not going to be able to build any counter towers right now if Tim continues to tower up in the center of the map, or sorry, on the front of the map here.
That tower is absolutely great because now he can kill exactly, this is what he's doing, going to kill the archery range. He doesn't have a stone to stop that, and the big advantage, BACT got it, is now gone. Why? Team was without a single military building, just the barrack. Now, well, he got 1 archery range, but again, it's 2 archery ranges, he did the tower, so he's gonna kill that one, and with the tower there, the unit is not gonna be that effective. Let's see if he's gonna put archers behind, maybe he's gonna do it, but I really like it, and it gives time to Team to wall at home stone walls. We have seen this before, stone walls. Did he find the gold team at the back? Oh.
Well, this is the nice thing, actually, for Tim. With the Incas, all of your buildings cost 15% less stone, so these towers are a little cheaper as well. The stone walls, I don't think that's affected by it, since they cost so little anyway. But the towers definitely do cost a lot less, and that means that the tower rush is super easy. They're a really nice tower rush serve. Using these 5 villages to bring down the archery range. Now, this is a lot of time that these villagers aren't gathering resources, they're just attacking this building. But if he takes down the archery range, that's still pretty nice. It leaves a hole in BACT's wall, it reduces BACT's military production, and it means that BACT is going to have to rebuild this archery range somewhere, which is going to cost him 175 wood as well. So it's very nice.
And he's also in, so now he's exposed, he doesn't have that much army. I still don't know what Tim is going to do. He really needs to explore, he needs some luck to find that goal. He still don't find it, and let's see. Oh, he's gonna kill both the second archery range. Whoa, that's 5 villages. That, well, I don't know if this is worth it to do, because like you said, it's 5 villages idle. It's true that he's gonna kill 2 archery ranges, no military buildings anymore, but he can rebuild now another.
Ridiculous stuff. I mean, he's just letting him take down both ranges. It's just like, yep, you can have him. Donation to Tim here. It's really strange. And right now, BACT is sending his army across the map to look for a counterattack. He's assuming that Tim might be open. Tim's not open, as you said before. Tim's walled up with stone.
And he found
this is horrible.
He found the goal. Perfect now for Tim. He found the goal. Oh.
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah. Oh,
so more towers probably going to come up for Tim. BACT taking stone now, so he will have enough for a counter tower in just a second. But Tim's already started building this third tower right now. BACT only just getting enough stone to build one of his own. He's going to start producing it behind this wall, but it might be a little bit late. I think the tower from Tim will come up first. And of course, BACT even. Wow, I can't get the players right today. BACT will, of course, commit to building this tower anyway, but this is a really quick tower from Tim now, and he could even find himself killing a villager here from BACT.
He will lose some villages. Maybe he's gonna make the tower, but he's gonna make it, but he's gonna be in problems. He has the fletching now, so he's gonna kill some villages or no? No, he's gonna make it, gonna lose some villagers.
It's getting very low. Yeah, okay. Whoa, okay. Yeah. This villager is Neo, just dodging the bullets right now. She's going to make it back towards the TC. Amazing that he kept all those villagers alive, but at the same time, they're all super low, and his economy is super disrupted. Look at all these villas trying to chop a single straggler tree, and like 10 villagers building 2 farms right here. Not ideal for BACT, and Tim getting himself a huge advantage quite early on in this game so far.
He has the advantage, he has, well, a lot of idle. Look at the farmers now. A lot of idle villages. He need to relocate everything. How many villages he got there idle? Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6, 7 villages idle doing another tower, so he's gonna deny 2 farmers. Yeah. And also he's getting cornered more and more. He's getting cornered at BACT.
I mean, it's fortunate for BACT that he does have the gold and the stone back here, otherwise he'd be really screwed. The map works out quite nicely for him, but look at his eco. He's got 600 plus gold. He's got no wood, and he's got 100 food. This is terrible for BACT. His eco is just so messed up right now. I don't know if maybe he'll try and build a market, buy some resources, but at the moment, this is a huge amount of gold, and it's wasted. It's no point having all this gold in here. I guess he should build another lumber camp and take some more wood at the moment, instead of having nearly, 9 villagers gathering gold and nearly 1,000 gold in the bank and nothing to spend it on.
Well, with the market now, he can go up Castle Age directly. With that amount of gold and stone, he can go Castle Age. He has still good population, which surprised me, because he's losing, well, he lost 2 archery ranges. He has to do a third one. He has his economy really unbalanced. And now Tim is doing some towers at home to protect, because he was there some archers trying to annoy him. And let's see if he's gonna make the market. With the well, he's doing the market already, and he will go Castle Age with 54. He needs houses as well, because he's... Well,
he's been housed for years.
Well,
all these houses on the front going down from Tim's men-at-arms. I mean, these men-at-arms, although they've not killed any units, they've killed a lot of buildings, and that's actually cost BACT quite a lot of wood, and it means that he's going to have to rebuild houses. How long has he been housed for? I'm sure it's been about 2 minutes of game time right now, and he's still housed. He still needs more. He doesn't actually have, or he didn't have the wood to build the houses, and he's still not building them. There we go. Finally getting the houses going, but BACT will click up to the Castle Age, using that market to redistribute his eco a little bit, and You know, we kind of expected he would do that, but oh man, I don't know how I feel about this. BACT is so cornered, so surrounded right now.
Yeah, but now he's doing towers, and the thing is, he can change the game completely. Can change the game completely because being in castle is that early. While you check team resources, 200 food, 300 gold. Yeah, he's completely wall, but he need time to go castle age. Well, now he's losing a couple of villagers. The tower is going to be up there. The skirmishers, he's now trying to kill more and more villagers. The other tower is gonna be up. He need to put the villagers inside. He's gonna kill now some units. Let's see if he's gonna kill some villagers. The tower is gonna be up. He's trying to finish, and he's gonna finish the tower. Yeah, he's gonna do it. But now he has no gold to take. But still, BACT has some good gold in the back. Well, he has some good gold in the back. What is he gonna make now? A stable? Siege? And he has a stone almost to make a castle really soon. Close to 500 stone. This is what I want to see. It's good to have castle age, but what he's planning to do? Right now, his only military building, it's an archery range.
Yeah, he's planning on something else once he gets to the castle age. I think he's looking to build a castle, to be honest. I don't know if maybe he's going to consider making some of those organ guns. The organ guns are a little bit underwhelming, to say the least. Right now, he doesn't have a stable. He could consider a siege workshop, given how many skirmishes there are out. I mean, I would think that a stable would be a decent choice because he would get a lot of map control back with knights and maybe a siege workshop to clean up the towers. But yeah, Tim's towers are certainly annoying, to say the least. And right now, BACT cannot gather the gold, as we said. Tim's also in on this left-hand side, forcing BACT to go idle on his farms. In fact, if you look at BACT's farms, how many villagers are gathering food for BACT right now? One villager.
Nothing,
that's a little bit worrying.
Well, he's gonna make the castle. Where he's gonna make the castle? Siege workshop at the back. Well, I was going to scream if that was going to be the castle because
yeah,
if he's doing the castle there, I was going to go cuckoo. Really, I think it's
worst
make
castle
the castle
position ever.
In front, I think where is between the tower and the house, it would be a good spot to put away. Or I don't know, maybe with the siege, he want to go with the siege and make the castle directly in the middle. Because with the siege, if he's doing now mango, he's gonna make the castle in front, I guess. Sending a lot of... Yeah, exactly. Doing the castle in front. And with siege, the castle and the organ gun, he can really kill... It's just skirmishers. He could kill everything, BACT. But, team, it's... market, Zach. The power of the market. He's on the way to castle already. And Layman.
And he's going to have a castle of his own as well, actually. He's probably going to have his own castle very soon. Or, you know, I'm very interested by this from Tim, and I'm wondering what he's going to do, because if you look at his eco, it looks like to me he's setting himself up for a 1 TC aggression. It doesn't look like he's going to be making a second or third TC. I think he's just going for the castle, and he's going to just go all in on the aggression here. Now, Tim's laming the resources. He's walled up these gold mines and stuff on the front. I think this castle is just out of range from the... Or maybe it's just in range of the house, but either way, that's going to annoy BACT, because he can't get onto that gold in the mid-game without taking these walls down. We've also got the siege workshop from BACT, as we said, and I imagine he's got a ram or a mangonel coming out, but yeah, there you go, it's a ram, and he'll try and take out the rest of the towers. But I mean, the early game from Tim was definitely annoying, but it didn't do enough lasting damage, I feel. I mean, BACT still has a pretty solid position in this game. His farmers are back to work. He's got second TC up in the back. And BACT's making a couple of organ guns now as well, which are...
now
yeah, they're okay.
Now BACT can be the annoying one. With those units, with the siege incoming, he might get back the map control, but let's see what is the decision now from team. Gonna make the castle in the middle? Gonna make the castle in the middle to get map control? Let's see, he has the villagers there. But the archers are also around.
Siege workshop.
Come on. Oh, siege workshop, okay. Yeah, I think
the question is, do you want to make the castle in the middle, in the pit, or do you want to make it at the edge? Because if you put the castle in the pit, it's very easy for your opponent to take it down with trebs once they get to the Imperial Age. So the castle positioning is quite important. Also, the organ guns, by the way, are a siege unit, and they're classed as siege. So that means that the skirmishers actually don't perform that well against them. which is something that a lot of people don't really expect, I guess. They kind of think, oh, the organ gun's probably more like a ranged unit. Skirms are probably decent, and they're okay, I guess, but they're not the best. So right now, I mean, I feel like BACT is getting himself back into this game. He's starting to free up the gold and the stone on the front with these rams, and he's moving out towards the center. We've actually got a TC from Tim, so I was wrong. I thought he would build the castle first, and he certainly can afford to, but he is opting to go for a TC on the main gold in the center of the map.
I think he's just not really confident to make a castle now. He doesn't feel that he has the control of the game right now, so he feels like, oh well, I'm going to try to make it, but since he knows that he's coming with those units, imagine if he denied the castle. That can be terrible for his economy. And now he's trying to raid. He's doing eagles. He's doing eagles, team. But I don't know, man. With that army, with eagles, he need to make some upgrades. Otherwise, those are not gonna be really effective. He has 4 organ guns. He's coming with a mangonel. He's trying to push and try to get inside. Well, would be absolutely great. And now BACT has coming up 30C, great economy. Important advantage for BACT, and I wanted to say, I don't know if you mentioned, because I was a bit muted before I start the game, team need to win this game. To have options to be in the final, in the grand final, I think he need to win this game. If he lose this game, his options are really low, if not impossible.
Well, BACT wants to win this game as well, because if he gets the win here, he has a chance to finish top 4. Right now, though, the Elite Skirmisher upgrade coming in for Tim, and I don't think it's the best choice, to be honest. I mean, there is a few organ guns out. There's the mangonel as well, and I like the fact he's done +2 defense for his Eagle Warriors here. So Tim maybe gonna try and do something with the Eagles as well, but he's not really got the gold for it at the moment. He's only got 4 or 5 villages on gold at the back. Oh, I missed that.
He killed the mangonel. He killed the mangonel. Really important, the mangonel shot. He killed 1 mangonel, and now he's trying to kill the other bat. With the other, he's killing all the archers. What are you doing, BACT? You're gonna lose all the archers? Oh,
he's letting them go. Now, this is where we get to see how the organ guns are going to do. They're quite low on health. The organ guns are pretty decent versus siege, actually. They do reasonably well.
It's the same range, so they might work really good if you micro them properly.
Yeah, they hit hard versus the mangonels. He's still battering away at this barracks, looking for a way in. Now, I think the big key here is that BACT has not gone for the center of the map. He's put a TC on the forward gold. He's put another TC on the stone. He's put a TC at the back. He's up to 4 TCs, but he's not making a move for the center of the map.
He wants to go Imperial, I think, Sack. He wants to go Imperial.
Well, he wants to. I think he wants to do a lot of damage in the Castle Age as well. I think he wants to hurt Tim's economy in the Castle Age. And then once he gets Imp, he's going to try and take the middle with force. Exactly. So the problem is he's going to limit the amount of gold that he's got coming in. But anyway, Tim coming in now with the Eagle Scouts, going to be able to take down the Mangonel there quite easily. They will trade 1 for 1 though.
That was great for BACT because that Mangonel was really low HP, and in the last second he shoot and take down. So that was a really nice trade, because if you check all the units from BACT were all really low HP, and now gonna lose. Oh, great Mangonel. A
few more organ guns.
By Team.
A nice posthumous kill there from BACT though, getting the Mangonel after it died. But still, BACT running away with the 2 organ guns, and this forward sort of pressure didn't really work out. He actually has another 5 organ guns on the left-hand side, and I think Tim's Mangonels paying for themselves quite nicely here, as we see another town center in the middle for Tim, under the shadow of this castle.
Sorry that I interrupt you. Look also, so many organ guns incoming from BACT. He got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more there, 5 in the other side. He's gonna get the control of everything. Well, great castle in the middle for Team, but like you said, if BACT is getting Imperial faster than Team, that castle will be useless.
Yeah, right now, Tim on 75 population, whilst BACT is on 106. And BACT, I think, has the larger army as well. He's got 20 military units, whilst Tim has just 11. So BACT has double the army, and he also has about 30 more population right now. So for BACT, this is very nice. And these organ guns, they're pretty decent right now. He's got a good number of them. So it makes up for the fact that they're quite inaccurate, and the damage that they do is fairly low with the with the extra bullets. The first bullet does the full damage. The rest of them does between like 1 or 2 damage, I think. So the organ guns here are actually going to work reasonably well for now. But the problem is he can't deal with the castle, and he has no real way to get to the center of the map. So BACT is just forced to try and hit Tim at his like main economy back here.
Is he going
and if
there?
he can do that, if he can do that,
man.
he's gonna really hurt Tim actually, because Tim is very undefended.
Yeah, he's trying to wall, but even if he's trying, he got alone. No, he's gonna lose all the villagers.
Oh, he's walled it.
Yeah, but he's gonna kill that super
They're gonna go down quick. Yeah. 320 HP.
Yeah.
All these organ guns, that's going down.
In
and
one shot, probably.
Tim has no defense here.
Oh, he's
no
bringing
defense.
the Kamayuk against that. I think he's gonna kill nothing, man. Look how they die.
What is oh, that hurts. Tim with the Kamayuk against organ guns? I mean, doesn't he know these guys do bonus damage versus infantry? We already saw earlier how the Eagle Warriors fared. These guys do well versus infantry, and that's like their thing, I guess. And he's gonna break through the wall. Tim has no defense. He's throwing up a siege workshop and 2 monasteries, but does Tim realize that these guys are siege? He needs to research redemption before he can convert the organ guns. The organ gun isn't a standard unit. He cannot convert it with siege, but he is doing redemption. So Tim does know.
Then Zack, I'm telling you, almost impossible he's getting the game. Why? Not only because he's doing the monks and also the redemption. It's because look at the caster he's doing. Exactly in the spot you were mentioning before.
Yeah, in the middle, yeah.
And he's clicking up any second, clicking up to Imperial now. 127 population with that castle there. He's also surrounding his base, gonna kill the blastmate, gonna be inside really soon with the knights and the organ guns. And with that castle there, he has the map control. I think this is not gonna be a 2 hours game. No, man. 127 population and team with 99 and not even close to go up. This is BACT game, and we will get probably the equalizer. Come on, man. I mean, if he don't finish this game, I don't know what to say. He has huge advantage right now. Don't you think? Well,
yeah, it is really huge advantage. Once he hits Imperial, he'll take the mill from Tim easily. Tim spent so many resources on Kamayuks, and for what?
And he has 2 castles
yeah.
there. I just noticed now.
And now the monks as well, which is costing his economy massively as well. I mean, okay, he's got redemption. He will be able to convert some organ guns. But really, Tim is going to be way too far behind to get to Imperial. He will lose the middle, I think. Also, Woolaloo in the chat giving us some stats as well. He's our stats man. Quick fact, BACT has never won a 1v1 game after the 40-minute mark. Until now, because I have no doubt BACT is going to take this game, but we will see. I mean, maybe Tim can stage some kind of an epic comeback.
Okay, well, we can see how he's rating also on the left. He's on the right side. Well, he now lost 2 on the right side with some knight, but if he loses that, I didn't know that the statistics really he didn't win a game after 40 minutes. Whoa. No,
not BACT hasn't, no. But this might be his first game. Who knows? He's got a big economy, 138 population right now versus Tim's 113. Both players are up to Imperial, though. Tim did buy, I think, quite a bit of food, or he just has good farms right now.
But everything, I mean, what these guys are doing with the market? For 1 minute ago, again, this is happening again, Deja Vu? He was so far to go Imperial, now he's on the way to Imperial, guys. The market, if you play this game, remember, do the market because you can do magic with the market. And now, getting all the control. Yeah, but he's not that far
I'm scared
anymore.
for BACT, though. I am scared for BACT. I mean, I'm kind of joking to say that he's won the game already. I mean, Tim is definitely still in it. My biggest concern for BACT is that he's about to run out of gold. He's only got 250 gold left in this gold mine. He's mined out his main gold already. There is no more gold left for BACT until he gets the middle. So BACT has to kill these castles, and he has to take the middle back from Tim. If he doesn't do that, then BACT has screwed himself because he cannot win the game without gold.
Well, but anyway,
it's not possible.
It's really important. It's really important what you said, but still, beginning with the trebuchet that early, he's also taking the relics because he knows that his gold is really struggling. And has make houses, man, make houses. He has a stone to make another.
Oh, the organ guns coming forward. He's going to get both of the mangonels. 1 organ gun's going to get converted, 2 converted, 3 converted. This is really nice for Tim, but I think that BACT will still come out on top. Yeah. He'll probably kill the monks right here. and he'll kill the organ guns as well. I think BACT had the better trade in that fight. Look how quickly they kill the mangonels. They're super good versus the siege.
And heal advantage also. Heal advantage, so even better. Now with the traps also with heal advantage, he's gonna kill one of the castles with 2 trebuchets, but he really need to kill quick both. That's the problem. He need to kill both. Well, 3 trebuchets now. I think he's gonna get it. Look at the difference in the score and population. 151, team 115 is really big difference with the trebuchet and sending now Rams, a smart boy there, and a stable. Exactly, when you don't have gold, try to go light caps for now and try to raid as much as possible. And the next one gonna be now another castle. He has a stone to make it, and if I was him, I would go directly now to make the castle.
Well, Tim's got a little bit of a different plan, and Tim's going for couriers with this castle right now, which gives his Eagle Warriors extra extra armor. The elite Eagle Warrior upgrade coming in for Tim. But is this really the right unit choice when your opponent is making nothing but organ guns? Tim not training a single trebuchet. Couriers is now completed, so he has got the extra defense on these Eagles. But look at the melting in the face of these organ guns. Tim cannot engage these guys directly. He might be able to snipe the trebs though, because there's not that many organ guns up here on the hill, but already Tim gonna lose both of the castles, and the Kamiyuks are useless. The elite Eagle Warriors might be able to get the trebs, but the castles are already down, and BACT is in a great position right now.
Yeah, but you need the trebuchets. I mean, don't lose those trebs, because those trebs are giving the advantage really, and if you lose all the traps, remember what you said 2 minutes ago, resources for BACT, 0 gold, absolutely nothing, no gold. He lost 1 trap, he's gonna kill another.
He's not gonna lose the second one.
Okay.
The castle lane is these organ guns are actually so good. Do you know why the organ gun is good? The reason it's good is because you don't need chemistry. You don't need the Imperial Age. You can make these in the Castle Age. And the organ guns here, a little bit outnumbered on the south side, but doing pretty good damage versus these Eagle Warriors. And that's the nice thing about them. They are going to get cleaned up on the left side, though. And I think the Eagle Warriors, without the elite upgrade, maybe the organ guns not going to have quite what it takes for now. But holding onto the hill, BACT will be able to deploy his trebs once again at these TCs in the center.
No, but still, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this because he still doesn't have so many resources. Now this is a good amount of elite eagles. Plus 6 armor. He's trying to make the castle on his face. But with those eagles, a lot of eagles, I don't know. He needs to stop that. You think he's gonna go and try to stop it? That he has some siege team? Let's go for the... No, he doesn't have too much, only those eagles. He need to go and kill. I don't know what he's waiting. Oh, it's a lot of eagles. That is gonna happen. The fight.
He's going for the castle. But it's not happening. I think Tim might end up just saying, I don't know, man.
Tim will
He's
kill
gonna
all.
stop the castle.
I don't know if he'll go for the castle. I think he should go for the organ guns. Kill all the units because
why not both?
has no goal. He's gonna kill absolutely everything, Zach.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the eagles. Oh, yeah, man.
Those eagles are super good right now with the 10 pierce armor. Really nice. They're just going to storm the hill. And I don't think BACT is going to have what it takes. I don't think BACT can win this game without gold. And I think Tim might just be able, after killing that army, to actually take this one. BACT had a great window of opportunity. A great chance. After he took down the 2 castles, he had a chance. But Tim, well played.
You killed BACT with your comment about the 40 minutes, and now he's getting back. Tim is getting back the game, and without the goal in the middle, now it's almost impossible that BACT is going to take this back because BACT has right now no population. He dropped the population completely 129, while Tim 175. And in seconds, we'll be leading the score.
GG. BACT gonna call it. And oh man, it all hinged on taking the middle. And BACT running out of gold. That was just the nail in the coffin for him. Without the gold, what is he supposed to do against these fully upgraded elite Eagle Warriors? His economy wide open to that. And that was a great game for Tim. He kept his composure. He used his market very well because he was so far from being able to click to the Imperial Age. And then he just used his market, did some voodoo, and he suddenly had the resources. GG. BACT still hasn't won a game until, after 40 minutes of game time, as Tim will get the second game in this series. very nice game from
This
Tim,
game, Zach,
but
is
BACT had a good chance.
It's one of the best games that you can see. You can see how the game was going like all the time ahead to BACT, and with some good decision, counter units, and the right decision by Tim, changed the game with one move. With just one move, he won the game. Even won the game with 500 score behind. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I question whether the organ guns were the best choice. I mean, I think he maybe overcommitted to the organ guns a little bit. You know, let's be honest. I mean, these are Castle Age organ guns against fully upgraded Elite Eagle Warriors from Tim. But still, I think he had an opportunity to really hurt Tim. And that was here. When he was attacking Tim's base, Tim had no defenses, and he had an opportunity to try and go in and do some damage, but he didn't achieve anything. And although he got to the Imperial Age first, Tim, untouched back at home, was able to get to the Elite Eagle and then take the game from there. But analysis coming your way in just a second. Let's have a quick look, though, at the stats and check out the amount of gold collected. BACT, 7k gold. Tim, 11,000 gold. All of that gold in the center of the map really counted at the end of the game. So we'll throw it to Nupford now. He can tell us what he thinks, and we'll catch you after this.